Well, he lost a brother in the war in Afghanistan, and now Scott Deluzio, Army veteran and author of the new book, Surviving Son, joins us right now to share his story and a message of hope. Scott, good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Amber. Thanks for having me.
Yes, good morning. Well, obviously this is a very heavy topic, but an important one as well. I'm going to let you begin. Talk about how the tragedy of your brother's death really impacted you, because I know that had to take on a toll.
Oh, it absolutely did. And so my brother and I were both raised in a very patriotic family, and we joined the military after 9/11, answering our country's call to service. And we were both deployed in 2010 to Afghanistan, where my brother Stephen was tragically killed. And it led me to go out on a mission to help other veterans, and it led me to writing the book Surviving Son and starting my podcast, the Drive On podcast, both of which have the same mission of going out and helping veterans and bring awareness to the issues that we're all facing.
Right. Well, tell me about the issues that so many of you guys face, because we may not always know what you guys have gone through,
Right.
but then post-war, what you're still going through as well.
Right, absolutely. And that's part of why I started the Drive On podcast, because I knew personally several veterans who took their own lives due to the PTSD and the stresses of combat, and the numbers of veterans who are dealing with mental health issues are just absolutely staggering. And so I'm trying to highlight these organizations and nonprofits and other community organizations that are out there that are really trying to help bring awareness to the mental health issues, and who are really trying to help veterans and the things that they are going through.
Let me talk to you really quickly about the mental health crisis I know in this country. Whether it's from being at war or something else, there seems to be a stigma to where people perhaps don't feel comfortable enough opening up, talking. But when you were showing us that clip, part of what you had right there, it said, tell your story. And how important, how you have seen that it is to tell your story and open up with these true raw emotions.
And that's exactly what I do in this book, Surviving Son. I open up and I tell my story, and I get into the intimate details of how the loss of my brother and how combat has affected me and my family. And we get into those kind of topics as well on my podcast, the Drive On podcast, where we talk about these issues and these raw emotions and the things that the veterans are facing and what they're coming home and having to struggle with. And it's just a lot for any one person to carry. And so, trying to reduce that stigma around mental health and erase that and make it so that people feel comfortable going out and getting the help that they need and quite frankly that they deserve.
And obviously this seems to hit home right now, given everything that has been in the news lately. What has it been from your perspective watching this, seeing this, and I would imagine from your viewpoint, feeling it all over again?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know a lot of people who are saying that the withdrawal was done incorrectly and done poorly, and that the lives were lost and it was all for nothing the last 20 years. But a lot of good was done too by taking the fight to the enemy to prevent another 9/11 style attack here on American soil. And we saved countless American lives by doing that. But we also did a lot of good over in Afghanistan as well. So I really think that focusing on the positives is a good way to go.
I love that, focusing on the positive. Scott, where can we learn more? Where can we get your book so we can read this emotional but powerful story?
Yeah, so you can get the book Surviving Son on Amazon in paperback or Kindle format, and at survivingsonbook.com to learn more about the book, or follow the podcast anywhere where you listen to podcasts, or driveonpodcast.com.
Well, thank you so much, Scott. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your raw honesty, and of course appreciate all of your guys' service. Thank you so much.